Hello folks, Typhon Carter here, and I bring to you a Smogon Premier League match between Crucify and We Free Kings. We are in week 8 of this tournament, Crucify coming into this contest free, coming off of a loss against Ladybug last week, and We Free Kings also coming off of a loss last week against Christos. That being said though, let's jump right into this. Donphan lead, Skarmory lead. Skarm taunts here, and Donphan rapid spins, anticipating maybe it's a hyper offense Skarm with double hazards, but Gengar is going to block that. And Will-O-Wisp is brought out, and Crucify looking to taunt this Blissey, and Blissey's not going to be able to do too much. Blissey switches out into Moltres, which is an interesting pick. So the Donphan makes sense. You want to keep rocks off for Moltres. And Tyranitar is brought out, and Moltres, Will-O-Wisp, and Tyranitar shown to be Lumberry. So this tells me that Crucify's team doesn't have anything too good to handle this. And Aquatail shown, which is interesting. Aquatail on the Tyranitar is usually for like Hippowdon, like you just want a little bit of extra power while still covering Tran. Probably means you're not running Earthquake. And Skarm coming in on this Breloom. Bolt move, and we have a double spinner setup here with Fortress. Crucify can't really go into Gengar because of the aforementioned payback which shows up in this scenario. Flygon now threatening a Fire Blast, maybe it's a mixed Flygon, we're not certain. We're going to find out. Loses some health due to Life Orb, so it is in fact a mixed Flygon. We Free Kings' full team shown. And Skarmory brought back out again. This is a double hazard Skarm setup we have here, probably. Like, you have like 4 offensive mons. You have the Mixgun, you have Gengar, and Odor Sleuth. The idea of Odor Sleuth is that you can rapid spin on Gengar. That's the reason why you use Odor Sleuth with Donphan, usually on install teams. I wouldn't be surprised if this had a magnitude or whatnot, but let's see here. Going to be able to Seismic Toss to Gengar with Foresight active, so has to be careful with that. Brings into Flygon, so Flygon's probably going to use this turn to boost up, or not. The reason Crucify swapped out there is because he was afraid of a possible Ice Beam. Blissey's used to run that a lot more back when Dugtrio was legal in Generation 4. Alas, that is not the case, and Moltres brought out no rocks on the field, so this thing's gonna feel rather hard to deal with. And it has to swap out because of the Draco Meteor. Those in the Fortress makes a lot of sense. Probably gonna pay back here. Just get spikes up, that works too. Especially considering that Crucify's Flygon can be walled by Cresselia, and to a degree Blissey as well. Outrage there doesn't actually get the job done, which is rather unfortunate for Crucify. And again, like this matchup just looks like kind of a bad matchup for Crucify, if anything. Like you have the Odor Sleuth Donphan, the Gengar, or the Fortress that can actually destroy the Gengar. Yeah, I think if Crucify, say, had like Subsplit Rotom here, then I think he might have been a little more secure, but alas, not meant to be. Gengar just go Will-O-Wisp here, trying to reduce the damage that Payback does. And Will-O-Wisp missed here, which is rather unfortunate, so that Gengar is dangerously low, but even if that Wisp hit, like that still would have done a lot. Alas, it is not meant to be, it seems, so things looking really bad for Crucify at this stage in the game. And yeah, so you just focus Blast Lance, just really trying to wear the Fortress down even more, unless this Fortress has Rest, which would be most unusual. Cresselia drops the T-Bolt there, gets the Paralysis on the Crest. However, Donphan is going to come in easily. And something to be careful here if you're Crucify is that it does threaten that Ice Shard, but Instead, just obsolete the Draco Rip. Probably figured that it's running Odor Sleuth, probably can't fit Ice Shard. Yeah, so I imagine that was probably a spot process. And Skyrim brought in this Blissey, which is an interesting decision. Full Terra there, which is unfortunate. Could have done another spike up. So sacked itself with Graveyard, get some chip damage, but alas, it is not meant to be. Tyranitar is brought out. Breloom is also going to be brought out, and Taunt here. Interesting. And Latios is going to be sacked. Crucify maybe trying to use this Breloom as setup fodder, and Scizor is brought out here. So there is one way that Crucify could potentially win this game. It's you get the Scizor and okay, so Bug Bite does kill the Donphan. That's a start. Does it get done here? Nope. Yeah, even a Dialga Berry like stat fire against a Scizor, like that thing's going down all day, but okay, he's just gonna DD up here. And Power Grass, I guess, from Moltres. And he's gonna get the Crunch off. So Crunch Aqua Tail, interesting. I don't know if I love that. But Breloom just got Force Palm. And We Free Kings is going to walk away with the win. So Crucify moves to 3 and 4 in the season. We Free Kings goes to 3 and 5. Very funny team choice from We Free Kings. Very cool team. In all honesty, you have a Moltres stall with like a double spinner setup with Donphan with Odor Sleuth that is also kind of like a Foresight clone. And you have Fortress as well to really keep rocks off, or like just hazards off in general. And then you have like the Blissey. Like this is a deceptively annoying team to break through. Crucify's team looked like a weird take on Skarmory Hyper Offense. The Tyranitar set, I don't love that set. Like Crunch Aqua Tail, I think Taunt is just way too greedy on this build. Like I think you need something to hit Breloom. Like Crunch Aqua Tail, that's fine, but you need either Ice Punch or Fire Punch. I think you need at least one of those two on this kind of set. I just think Taunt's too greedy, straight up. And there's like the whole problem of like you still lose to like Metagross even harder. You lose to Jirachi even more. Like, I'm not a fan of that Tyranitar set. Scizor's fine, Gengar's fine, Mixed Flygon's okay, and then like I assume it was Scarf Latias with like Healing Wish. Like again, those are okay choices. I just don't love the T-Tar set in particular, and the set was okay, but yeah, like the Skyrim getting Para early kind of sucked. Like, just eating that T-Wave up. Not a fun time, but alas, it is what it is. That being said though, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.